Hi, I want to welcome you here today to 34 South Road in Lee, Maine. If you're new to our channel, my name is Lena Fisk. I'm an associate broker with United Country Lifestyle Properties in Maine. And if you're a return viewer, welcome back. We're going to take a look today at this 1982 Dutch Colonial. It does have 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths. But first off, we're going to take a walk around the property. This is 10.9 acres and there's a lot to look at, so let's take a walk. Like I had said in the beginning, this is 10.9 acres. The property does slope a little bit and level out in some areas. This property also has road frontage on South Road and Route 6. It's 2 lots on 1 deed. There's lot 3 where the house sits and lot 2 where there's mostly trees and some open area. On the back side of the property, on the east side, is Pool Brook. Pool Brook does feed into Silver Lake, and I'll talk about that a little later in the video. Let's take a walk down on the back side of the property. On the back side or the front side of the property, anyways, this is the east side, there is a shed. It does need work, but could be turned into a chicken coop very easily. There is plenty of room on this property if you want other farm animals. There's open area, just throw up some fencing and maybe a run-in shed, and you can have some cows and some chickens, some horses. 10.9 acres, use your imagination. Right behind me is the north side of the property. And like I had mentioned before, east is heading this way. On the east side of the property is Pool Brook. Again, it feeds into Silver Lake. Silver Lake is a warm water lake. It does have smallmouth bass, white perch, and I believe yellow perch. And there's a couple of other types of fish in there. I don't fish that lake, but there is Silver Lake and there's 10 other lakes in the area. Very nice area for recreational activity. So if you're somebody that's into the outdoors, this is a perfect area for it. On South Road, this is a 4-wheeler access road, snowmobile 4-wheelers. And behind me, like I said, you can hear on the north side of the property, Route 6. This property does have road access on Route 6 and on the South Road. Me personally, I would come in off the South Road and put in another entrance to the property, road access entrance, and come around. That way you can utilize your property more. 10.9 acres, there's a lot to do around here. The seller has added a generator hookup to this property. It's called a GeneraLink, and this is a great accessory for the property. If you lose power, you just come out here. This will be automatically hooked up. The generator doesn't stay with the property, but you can get a generator and you just come out, flip a switch, start your generator, and you have power to the house. You could also just get a Generac, which is on-demand generator, so if you lose power, it automatically kicks in after a few seconds. Let's go inside. I'm going to take you into 34 South Road. This is a Dutch Colonial, built in 1982. 3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath. Let's go in. Coming into this home, the first thing you'll notice is the open concept of the house. It flows very nicely from the living room to the kitchen, and it does have the loft with the main bedroom with the bathroom upstairs, and we'll eventually get up there, but let me show you around the house. This kitchen measures about 9 by 13. It does come with a gas stove, refrigerator, and the dishwasher. As you can see, there's plenty of room in here. You can be cooking and entertaining at the same time. This way you're not missing out. If you have guests over, you can be talking to them and preparing a meal. There's two entrances into this section of the home. There's the entrance that I came in, which is on the east side of the house on the front part of the deck. And then there's this entrance that comes off of the south side of the property off of the deck. There is another entrance down in the basement, and we'll get to that a little later on. I'm standing in the living room, which flows nicely right into the kitchen and then to other areas of the house. This room measures about 16 by 16 and is plenty of room. This does have baseboard hot water for heat in the house. The first floor bathroom is a full bathroom, and it's conveniently located right off the living room and the kitchen. The great thing about this house is if, let's say, you don't need all the space, you don't need to use the second floor for a bedroom, or you can leave it as a guest room. There's two wonderful bedrooms down on the first floor, and we'll take a look at those also. The first bedroom that we're in is being used as an office space. So easily it can continue being used as an office space, but would very much fit a twin size or full size bed. This room measures about 10 by 10. It does have laminate flooring in here and a really nice good size closet. The second bedroom measures about 10 by 12. We would be in there right now, but there is a baby gate that the camera guy and I can't figure out how to get off. The owner uses it for his cats. He has this up to keep the dogs out, so the cats have a nice little private place to go. But as you can see, it has a nice size closet in here and could easily accommodate a queen size bed. Let's go upstairs. We're now in the loft on the second floor. And as you can see, there's hardwood floors up here. There's actually hardwood floors throughout. There's only a couple of rooms with laminate floor. Very nice, well kept. Let's go into the main bedroom with the full bathroom. We're in the second floor, which is the loft area. This is the main bedroom of the house. This does have built-ins, and it does have some nice sized closets. This bedroom also features a full bathroom with a stand-up shower stall. This could be used as your main bedroom, or you can stay on the first floor and use this as a guest bedroom. Very nice floors, all hardwood again, and plenty of room for a king-size bed. And we have a little guest here that wants to play. Before we head downstairs into the basement, I just want to point out this bedroom does measure 14 by 16, does have the bathroom, but you could use it as a guest room in an office space. Let's head down into the basement and take a look around. Down in the basement is the washer and dryer room with a half bath. Nice location. The property does come with the washer and dryer. And if you're down here and don't want to go upstairs and you need to use the bathroom, it's here conveniently located. If you have kids or you're just looking for an extra space to get away, this area is being used as a game room and kind of a hangout area. It does have a monitor heater down here that runs on propane to keep it heated. This house is hot water baseboard upstairs, but you got this down here to keep it nice and warm. It is a walkout basement. It does go right out to underneath the deck, and so it's conveniently located. If you're outside, you want to come in, you have the bathroom right down here. If you're just coming in from the woods after a day of hunting, you can get undressed and get cleaned up. The seller has utilized every area of this house. This section of the house is being used for a pantry area and for overflow. So you can continue using it for that, or maybe turn it into another bedroom if you need a fourth bedroom in the house. Just in case you're interested, Lee, Maine is a very rural area. There's only about 916 people that live in the area, plus or minus. And we're about 15 miles away from Lincoln, which would be the area that you would go to shop. We're about 20 minutes from the interstate, and that would take you right down south to Bangor. From the house, it's about an hour, depending on how fast you drive. And down in Bangor, there's extra shopping and places to eat, plus the international airport. Thank you for coming along with me today on this showing of 34 South Road in Lee, Maine. This is a 1982 Dutch Colonial with log siding on the front and back. We are sitting on a fairly new deck that's only a couple of years old. Great place to sit during the morning and have your coffee, or sit out here during the evening and have something to eat. The taxes on this property are $2,216, and over a year after living here, you can get the homestead exemption. And the list price on this property is $267,500. I want to thank you again for coming along with me today on this showing. And if you like, please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any of our new videos. Thank you again, and have a nice day.